Estamos en la página 80 y vamos a repasar. Ustedes tienen 5 preguntas, ¿ok? O más. Se dice a recordar número 1. You have a question there. It says in Spanish, how is the combination de plus el simplified? You remember that? How do you do that? De plus el. That's right, del, right? You put them together. D-E-L, del. Muy bien. Okay, and which possessive adjectives must agree in number and gender? Both of those. Good, that's right. Nuestro, nuestros, vuestro, vuestros, and then the feminine form, nuestra, nuestras, vuestra, and vuestras. Muy bien. Now the others agree in number, right? But not necessarily in gender. So that's the difference between those, okay? Okay, a recordar número 2. For what purposes is the verb ser used? Do you remember? We have description, occupation, inherent characteristics, when we're telling time, and origin, religion. Good. Okay, muy bien. How about recordar número 3? Okay, do adjectives ending in E or in a consonant change to match gender? Let's think about verde, verde. Una rana verde, una araña verde, un libro verde. Nope, it doesn't change, does it? Okay. And then, how are plural forms generated for adjectives ending in a consonant or in E? The plural forms, do you remember? You're going to add an S, right? Good. And then, what about the feminine form for adjectives of nationalities? Most adjectives of nationality ending in a consonant, you add the A right at the end for the feminine form. Yeah. Okay, and then to add to, what about the plural forms? You add the ES, okay, good. And S to the feminine, that makes the plural. Let's see, what are the agreement rules for adjectives that end in DOR, AN, ON, and IN? The adjectives rules, most adjectives that end in those follow the same patterns as the adjectives of nationality. So we've grouped those questions. All right, acá a recordar número 4. La pregunta, how many ER, IR verbs can you recall from the chapter without looking at the back of the book? Do you remember? How many can you come up with? We have abrir, aprender, ¿qué tal leer, beber, recibir? Let's see, deber, escribir. Muy bien, okay, vivir, vender. Okay, y a recordar 5. How many tener idioms can you remember from this chapter? Tener idioms. Do you remember how to say you feel hungry, or you are thirsty, you're tired? Tengo sueño. Tengo sed. Tengo hambre. What else do we have? Tener razón. Tengo prisa. Muy bien. Hambre. Oh, tengo ganas de viajar a España. ¿Qué más? Tengo frío. ¿Sí? Tengo celos de mi mejor amiga. Ok, muy bien hecho. Ok, vamos adelante a la actividad 1. El título dice un correo electrónico, an email. All right, this is going to be our submission for this module. So go ahead and have your email program up and ready to go. There are 8 items. It should come straight from your homework. Go ahead and enter them in. You'll have 30 seconds. 10 more seconds. All right, go ahead and send that in. And let's look at one thing as you complete doing that. When you take the exam for Chapter 3, please remember that in the section that's going to test possessives, that the possessor is going to be the same as the subject. Okay, that's for testing purposes. You won't have you won't have the English word your or our or my in parentheses. Okay. All right. Muy bien hecho, clase.